All right, we're live. Folks, I got a special guest here with us tonight. I know him. He's a dear friend of mine. His name is John Matthews, so you can dox him. There's that. But you all know him as...
Big Tuna.
Big Tuna.
My team name in this league is Big Tuna, and my sleeper handle is Tububub.
Tububub. Now, Tububub, you have some some might say, some, not me. I'm a big supporter, by the way. Big fan. Some might say some controversial comments, opinions.
Straighten into the hardball questions. Okay.
Straight into the hardball questions.
Okay.
Now, before we get into it, though, I just had to get that out. Mm-hmm. Some people think that, so stew on that.
Well, those people are probably wrong, but...
Your opinion, not mine. We do have some big news. Nick Chubb is on the PUP list, so that means his Week 1 start is in question. There's definitely nothing solidified. No news has come out if he's a guaranteed start, so expect to see him tank well beyond round 15.
It was an ACL that he had, right?
I think it was an ACL.
So,
and if you recall in that video,
knee injury was awful. It was probably MCL, ACL, meniscus.
Yep.
So no one cares that much, but I had the same. I just tore my ACL, MCL, meniscus in February and had surgery 2 months and 3 weeks ago, and I can't jog yet. But it's a 9-month full recovery. So if Chubb is on schedule, he tore it. It was halfway through the season.
Halfway.
So he theoretically could start Week 1. It's the Achilles that takes longer to recover from. So he should be good to go, I would think. I bet they're just being cautious and going to manage his workload.
Are you
probably going to be good to go? I would expect.
Would you compare yourself on an athletic level to Nick Chubb?
Yeah, I'm somewhere between like Nick Chubb and Derrick Henry in terms of athletic ability. But my hands are more like Keenan Allen.
Okay. And on that note, next up is Malakul. Malakul is rumored to be eyeing a third QB with his next pick, which I believe is 9.9. That's in the rumor mill. I can't expose my source. I never do, as said in previous streams and videos. Up next is Pierre spent $8 on a Southwest flight Wi-Fi package to draft Dak Prescott.
Huge move, honestly. The dedication to the league, to the craft, commendable stuff there.
Big time,
yeah.
big time,
big time play.
There was a vote if we should refund you, Pierre, your $8 out of the pool. Currently, I believe we're at a split, an 8-8 split. Or no, I'm sorry, I misspoke, a 4-4 split. And as commissioner, I can expose who voted for what. So why don't we take a look here to see who voted for what. Oh my gosh. Refund Pierre $8 out of the Dynasty Fund. Well, congratulations, Pierre. You're getting your $8 back. Let's see who voted for you, Pierre. We have a Jonas Fast. Tububub.
I would have refunded you out of my own pocket if it didn't go through, I swear.
Unexpected from such a harsh critic. Malakul, Sivajanar, and C Chickens 21. So, Pierre, if I'm doing the math correct, that means you may be potentially voted against yourself. So we have Jason Fast. He's harsh. I grew up with him. He's my dad.
Tough guy.
You know.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Tough guy.
Oh, yeah.
Tough guy, Jason.
Logan Reamer, kind of the money miser of the group. Off Dre, Pierre's brother, potentially. I don't know. That's in the rumor mill.
The mill. Yep.
Pierretong. So you voted against yourself.
I don't like money either, Give it up.
If you're interested, Pierre, my DMs are open. I'd like to get a statement on that. Moving on. Rumor has it we have a low baller in our league. And when I say low baller, I mean in the terms of trades. A low baller, John, why don't you give us an example of a low baller?
This is like, I come up to you and I say, man, you know who's going to have a terrible season? Kenneth Walker. He's not going to score touchdowns. Zach Charbonnet's backing him up. I'll take him off your hands for a third-round rookie pick, just so you don't have to be left with the bag, And I'm giving you the third because I'm being generous.
Yep. I think that's an excellent description by Tububub.
Who's the lowball, dude? I'm interested in this. What's the lowball?
Well, I wasn't going to say.
Was it me?
No, it was not. It was not you, John.
Because I proposed a fair offer to another member of our league.
Do you care to share that offer?
It was early on. I think it was to move up a couple spots. I can't remember if it was. Anyway, it was to move up a couple spots, and I offered a future first.
Wow, very fair.
It was in the early rounds, so it would have been like moving up for C.J. Stroud or off Dre for moving up from 1.8 to 1.1. So obviously we're not moving off of Patrick Mahomes, but something like that.
Did they decline?
They did not respond.
Okay, fair enough. Was it? We'll leave it up to conjecture.
Yeah.
My low baller though is Jason Fast.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
We have a lot.
We're getting a call in live from Jason Fast. This might be first statement, folks.
Live statement on the air. The only place you can get this kind of coverage.
Jason, you there?
Yeah.
Jason, I got John and myself here. If you don't mind, I got some reverb coming back.
I stayed up late to watch the show because I was told that it was quality. And then what do I hear is slander and scandal. Fake news, if you will.
Jason, we just report the news.
I'm not understanding why you would attack me in the public arena. I guess I do have two favorite sons.
Ooh.
That hurts. Jason, I just simply report the news that's reported to me, and I gave you an opportunity for a statement. Would you like to make said statement now? I'm all for both sides of a story. I don't want to...
I would like you to expose your sources.
Absolutely.
Sources.
Yeah, it was, if you must know, for the sake of honesty, it was Jonas Fast.
Oh, really?
So now you only have one favorite kid.
Looks like Malachi is inheriting the estate.
Is that your statement?
That's my statement.
So just to make sure everyone on the stream can hear, Jason has called in and attacked the show, attacked our good friend Elijah. Said
Called us
that
fake
Elijah
news.
is fake news, and that Elijah's essentially outcast from the family, and I guess Jonas is too.
John Matthews, do you have any? You got any spots open for siblings and or?
Oh yeah,
older children.
Yeah, well, I have like a garage Eli could stay in.
Yeah, he could probably be fine there.
Yeah,
He does have a wife that lets him stay at her place once in a while, so.
We have like a used pack and play out there.
Oh!
So,
That'd be nice. Yeah.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
he'd be all right.
You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that all right?
I'd throw a bottle of bourbon in the garage every week or so.
That
And
doesn't sound terrible.
no, he doesn't.
I think that actually aligns quite nicely with his mullet, so.
The mullet, so people can see. I wouldn't call this a mullet.
But Jason, while we have you, I will say, calling in onto the stream and calling the stream fake news while taking Puka Nacua as your second overall pick in the Dynasty League does leave some questions about your credibility as a caller.
I would agree.
Yeah, I was going to talk to you about that, John Matthew, because I was going to ask you how you were going to feel with Courtland Sutton in your second wide receiver spot.
Wait, time out. Just to make it, just so everybody on the stream can hear, Jason Fast has asked Tububub how he feels as Courtland Sutton
as my wide receiver two.
As his wide receiver two.
Things are trending that way.
But wait, why is he your wide receiver two?
He will not be my wide receiver two, but I do need to draft another wide receiver. You are.
And why are you in that situation?
I did the old 3 quarterback, 3 tight end strategy.
3 quarterback and 3 tight end strategy.
Yep. We'll see how it shakes out for me.
You know, John.
I do wish you luck on that. I think it's a bold strategy, Cotton.
Now, let me, Eli, while we have Jason here, I'm going to give you a quick would you rather.
To Jason?
To you.
Okay.
While Jason's
All
here.
right.
Eli Fast, would you rather start Cooper Kupp as your wide receiver 2, 31-year-old Cooper Kupp as a wide receiver 2, or would you rather start, what tight ends are available? Dalton Schultz as your tight end 1 in a tight end premium league?
In a tight end premium league?
Yes.
Am I treating this question as a redraft?
Because I'm looking at Jason Fast's team, and there's not a tight end in sight.
Ooh.
It is looking a little bleak in that department.
He kind of has you there, Jason.
I know. I'm well aware. So
I mean, you can get
tell.
maybe you'll get.
But I'm thinking there might be some expendable tight ends on the market later, in exchange for a wide receiver.
Oh, that actually brings up another item I was going to touch on, a piece of news. What's the Broncos tight end? The forgettable one? Oh, Greg Dulcich. Greg Dulcich is off the PUP for the first time in 3 years, so he may or may not be available for a total of 7 games this year. I, myself, as a Broncos fan, am incredibly stoked. So,
word on the street is he had a fantastic day one at camp today.
Fantastic. Yeah, he was running routes and chopping feet, so.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, hey, I don't want to keep you from the show, so I'm gonna sign off now.
Hey, we appreciate you calling in, Jason. That's all the time we have for you, so we'll see you later. Have a good evening. Bye.
Good luck at tight end next year.
Yeah, seriously. All right, with that, Jason, again, we want to say thanks. Thank you for calling in. We appreciate your input and your opinion. Doesn't mean we agree with it. Back to news.
Just to make sure that, in case you couldn't hear any of that, Jason Fast has said that he doesn't love Jonas or Eli as his sons, and talked some trash, called the show garbage,
and plans on drafting Greg Dulcich.
Yeah, I guess his plan at tight end is Dulcich, but sort of a poor showing for the first time caller.
Very.
We'll have to get him next time.
Yep. If he's on next time.
Probably scared.
Probably. In other news. Oh!
Longest time.
The longest time goes to Ofdre.
This has to be mentioned,
Has to be.
Ofdre. Average pick time.
What did he total in at? 10 and a half hours?
We were talking. Yeah, we're talking. We almost timed out on a 12-hour pick clock. That's tough.
In fact, the average time Ofdre presented to the league has constituted a rule change starting at the start of round 10, I believe, to lower the clock to 8 hours. So Ofdre, set your timer and get ready for an 8-hour selection process.
Yeah, I mean the team's looking good.
Team's looking good,
Ofdre. So at least you're not Jason Fast territory. Pick time certainly leaves some to be desired, though.
Yep. That's all I have for us as far as news goes. So why don't we do a draft review up until this point, which at the end, Tububub, will you be making your selection?
I will be making pick live on the stream today.
Excellent.
Yep.
Like we discussed before, right? You'll be making your pick in part 2 of the next video where you'll review the draft. So let's take a breather real quick. Tububub, I am going to use the restroom. Folks, stay tuned. Get ready. Couple minutes, and we're back. We're live. Share with your friends. Like, subscribe. We'll catch you in a minute.